believers. We're underdogs and overachievers, but like the clothes get started together, no one can beat us. It's getting heated, all my energy's been depleted. I leave it all out on the floor because we need it. Rising to the occasion, we go in with guns ablazing, because we all know that it's hard to go and get for the taking. History making, high risk and high stakes. Where the winner takes all that he can take. No breaks, we only go hard, no taking off. Either giving to the swift or the strong, never the soft, not taking a loss, because we only come to win. And right after this, we coming back to do it all again. We gonna make it, even though we had our back to the ground. We building back up and we gon' be around. Yeah, it took some time to figure it out. Somehow, it's like we gonna make it.
What up, everybody? Welcome to Worldwide Laker Talk. We're gonna do a quick show about the off season. I know, Quincy, I know you have some things that you wanted to talk about, you wanted to discuss. So, let's hop right into it. What's on your mind?
Just give a overall review on the Lakers off season so far. I think we've been a month into the off season. Just talk about what they've done, moves done. Some Lakers fans feel like they haven't done enough. Some feel like they satisfied. I think one person gave the Lakers an A+. So I just wanted to discuss that. I mean, we've been quiet.
Yeah, we have. All right, so tell me, what grade do you give them?
I'm gonna go with A+.
Yeah, A+.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with A+, and this is why.
Okay, I'm listening.
To be a first apron team and to lose Derek Finney-Smith, and you get back a starting center, a good rotation wing player that can create off the dribble, also defend, shoot threes, a good defensive guard that could guard 1 and 2s, could guard up because he also strong. I have to say, if I told you that the Lakers was going to trade Darren Finney-Smith for those 3 players, I think most people would take that trade.
Heck yeah, I agree.
And to get those players with no cap space and have all your assets, because you remember during the season, people was trying to trade Rui and Dalton Connect for Ayton, and give up all these resources and assets for DeAndre Ayton, and we end up getting them for nothing.
Right.
So if you can add 3 good rotation players, keep all your assets to a 50-win team, I can't say. I mean, you have to give them credit for those moves. I mean, as a Laker fan, I don't see how you're not satisfied with that. I mean, we were able to fix some needs without giving up assets. How many teams can actually say that?
Not a lot, especially with the Lakers and the Laker tax and everybody trying to, like we've seen people get traded for way less than they was asking for with the Lakers.
I mean, just think about the deals that folks was willing to give up for certain players.
Yeah.
And we was talking about shit. I mean, these are rotation players. I mean, I think that's the mistake that I think Rob learned from the Westbrook trade.
Yeah.
It's hard it's hard replacing 3 rotation players. When some teams only go about 8 deep,
yeah,
and you trade 3 of them,
yeah,
that's really hard to replace. So I think that for the Lakers to pick up 3 good rotation players, now maybe like can't think of his name right now. The wing player we signed from Sacramento.
The kid.
I can't think of his name.
Look, you made me forget.
Jake
Lavronis. Something like that.
Is it Jake? Oh, I can't think of his name. Damn.
Oh no, I'm Jake LaRavia.
Jake LaRavia.
Jake LaRavia.
Like I don't know if some people are familiar with his game. I've been a fan of his since he bust our ass about 28 points in Memphis. I mean, he's about uh Darren Finney Smith size, but he can
Uh-huh.
create off the dribble. He can shoot threes. He's a better perimeter defender. Finney Smith is a better post defender than he is. But
Yeah.
we need but we need perimeter defense. I mean, I think a lot of Laker fans, he's going to be a favorite by December. I promise you.
Yeah.
Um, just because he doesn't need LeBron, Luca, or Austin Smith to create. He can create off the dribble. Got a nice step back three. He can finish at the rim. High IQ basketball player. And I just think the only thing is he haven't really had the experience of being like a key role player
Yeah.
on a contender. So that's the wild card for him. But everything I've seen for the things he's done off the bench from going to Memphis to Sacramento, I really like him coming off our bench. And then I think a lot of people sleeping on Marcus Smart. Um,
Yeah.
I think Marcus Smart just ended up on a bad team.
Yeah.
And just to refresh people's memory, remember how folks felt about Rondo when Rondo had that stint in Dallas and Sacramento. People pretty
Hmm.
much gave up on Rondo. It was like, oh, he washed, and then he come to the Lakers and he become one of our most important players in the championship run.
Absolutely.
So I think he's not. I say Marcus Smart is not who he was 3 years ago when he was defensive player of the year, but he's the dog that I felt we need on our team. We
Right.
we need a defensive perimeter dog on our team. Somebody that's gonna yell at some folks. That's somebody that's gonna agitate some players on some other teams and really get up in them. And then on Aiden, I think also he's a victim to just falling to a bad team. People forget on Phoenix he was 17-10 uh, on their way to a championship run.
Yeah.
And he's been in the league 7 years, and he has averaged a double double in every year. And then some Laker fans was talking about how much they miss Zubac. Like a down year for him is Zubac best numbers.
Yeah.
So I just think that when it comes to the Lakers, I don't know. People like to downplay these folks, but I bet you if Golden State would have got DeAndre Ayton, the narrative would be completely different right now.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
or if Houston would have got Marcus Smart, the narrative would be completely different with these players. So
Well,
I like our move.
you know what I say about Marcus Smart. To me, every championship team need a crazy. We didn't have a crazy last year. We need a crazy. Marcus Smart give us that crazy.
Yeah.
We have our Ron Artest. You got your Mad Max. Like every championship team got that just gritty, grinder. Even Rondo. Rondo was crazy. People don't know Rondo crazy.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So every team have that, and I feel like we was missing that because we was missing some of that toughness when it came to like clamping down at the end. And it's interesting, like you said, the moves we made. I always said, I'll tell you this, I'll give them an A for this off season. And the reason I give them the A because I feel like the Lakers finally did something that I've been saying for years, Quincy. What have I been saying for years? We always try to go for the home run and the big name, and sometimes we don't need a big name. We just need to hit like singles.
Mhm.
And I feel like they finally did that. Like, look, we need those moves on the fringes that'll make us better. A Marcus Smart, a Ayton, a LaRavia. You know what I'm saying? Because now when you move them out, that make our bench feel a little deeper if you can get something out of Dalton Connect, if you can get something out of Gabe Vincent. You know what I mean? Like it just makes us a little bit deeper. So that's why I like the moves. Cause I'm like, Lakers always try to go up for a big name. We end up not having the depth we need, or the big name don't be what we need at the moment. You know what I mean? And I feel like we went out for the things we needed.
And I think you got to see who you're gonna be going after. And I think to beat a Houston, a OKC, a Denver, Minnesota, you need
Yeah.
depth.
Yeah.
You're gonna need depth. I think that a lot of people sleep on the rookie that we picked up. Our dude, Theor. Dude
Yeah,
already, trust me, folks are gonna really like him a lot. Because he already
'cause you
had
got
his
to see him in
NBA
summer
body.
league, right? Yeah, you got to see him in summer league.
No, he didn't play in summer league. He he already has. He's 6'8", got a 41-inch vertical. He's crazy athletic. He's 225, so he's solid as a rock. I think you know my only concern, because I feel like JJ did some overcoaching last year,
Uh-huh.
and I felt like he didn't build Dalton Connect, for example, early on in the season to where he could get them reps to where he'll be comfortable at the end of the season.
Yeah.
And so I hope that he kind of learned from that. Let Dalton Connect, let Farrell, even Bronny, let them get minutes in October and November. There's no reason, Luka and LeBron should be playing 40 minutes in November or December. Because and I'm going by what Phil Jackson did with Jordan Formar and
Luke Walton even.
Soft to Luke Walton. He let them get them early minutes in the season. So by the time playoff time came, he was ready to go. Even Frank Vogel did it with Kuzma. I remember a lot of people was laughing when Kuzma was getting ate up in December and January on defense, but came playoff time, Kuzma was ready to go. He didn't see a lot of those starting players. And I think one of the people that ate Kuz up was Westbrook. But then he did a pretty damn good job on them in the playoffs. So you want to let them rookies get them reps early, and then come playoff time, they won't be a deer in the headlights. And I hope he learned that lesson last year with Dalton Connect.
Yeah, I think you addressed what Terrell was asking. He's like, "What do you think is going on with DK right now?" Because he wasn't really playing well in summer league.
I think he lost his confidence. I
Yeah,
think he lost his confidence. I think being traded, dude literally wasn't a Laker for 3 days and was like, oh, you know what? Never mind, come back. And I think that Dalton got hit with the business of the NBA, and it kind of affected him. And suddenly, I was out there. I was hoping that he separated himself. Like, I could tell, like he was a second year player in summer league. Like
yeah,
you know, I thought Bronny actually looked like a second year. Like I was like, okay, this is his second summer league, and it showed. I
right.
didn't think Dalton uh, showed that. Um, I think his biggest issue is his defense. Your shot gonna come and go, but you can't be missing and letting your man cook you. It's not. It
Yeah,
don't work. You don't get snatched that way.
yeah,
Give us something. Also, I think that Dart got a nice mid range game. When his shot is not going, I think you need to go pull a 15-footer, 16-footer, get your rhythm back, and then go off and start shooting the three.
right,
Uh,
right, right.
uh, I, I actually saw Bronny do that a couple of times in the summer league where Bronny came out, shot some threes. Okay, cool. Let me do this pull up 15-footer. All right, pull up 17-footer. All right, now it's time to shoot the three. You know, kind of get his floor his rhythm going a lot better. But tell you the truth, unless it's somebody a good 3-and-D established wing player, I still wouldn't trade Dalton Connect.
All right, hey, I see you, Terrell. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to see what's going on with the mics, man. Technology, bro. It feel like you going in and out a little bit. Like it's like your mic is going in and out. Let's check now. Say something now. Test, test.
That's better. That's better.
Yeah, yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I don't know what he heard. I said I still wouldn't give up on Dalton Connect. I think I
no,
think I, I think having them young players like Adult Thero, uh, uh, Dalton Connect, even Bronny, I think that giving them players first from October to about January, they would save a lot of minutes on our bets
Yeah,
here and there. But also, you allow them to, you know, get a good feel
develop.
and experience for the game because look what happened. You never know what's going to happen at the end of the season. Now you feel like you're obligated to play 5 players the whole second half.
Right. And I think for me, like I said, I like the makeup of the team so far, and I still feel like they're not done yet. I still feel like we might be in the market for like a trade here or something. You know what I mean? And because, like you said, we were able to keep our assets, we still got some moves to make. Whereas if we would have did the trade everybody thought we should have did for Ayton, you know, or a player like Marcus Smart, we wouldn't have had the assets to make the moves that. So we could still probably go out and get another center. We could probably still go out and get another 3-and-D guy, you know, another wing. So, you know, that's something that I still look forward to. And it was interesting because not even just like the media, but like to me, even Laker fans, like you said, sometimes our expectations, I don't know, I think people play GM on 2K too much because sometimes I'm like, they was like, oh, people getting excited about the moves we make, like we gonna be. I was like, our biggest glaring hole in the playoffs was a defensive guard and a center, a real center. And we won 50 games without both. And I'm like, we just improved upon that. And I'm like, no, we ain't got no better. I just still don't think this is gonna be a competing team. I was like, it's interesting the way people, you know, look at things when it comes to the Lakers.
I mean, DeAndre Ayton shoots 51% from mid range. That's better than some shooting guards in the league.
Yeah.
His mid to add that to you talking about hell with just a lob threat. But there's somebody you run a pick and roll with Luka, or you can run a pick and pop. Dude shoot 51% from mid range last year. So when you add that element, because think about it, a lot of teams like to switch everything, right? So
Uh-huh.
when Luka called for that screen and you switch a smaller man on Aiden and he shoots 50% from mid range, and now you got a shorter person on him because they didn't switch. He's not even going to see that defender contest that shot. So now
Yeah.
teams have to make a decision. Do you switch or do you not switch? Because if you don't switch, then Luka or LeBron going to continue going to the basket. If that guy come over and commit, Aiden is going to be there for the lob. Or if you do switch and he kicks it to Aiden, you got a 7-1 guy shooting over Steph Curry because you know you guys switch.
Yeah.
And so I think Aiden is the perfect fit actually, the exact type of center we needed because like I said, he just don't have post moves, but he also has a good mid range game.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree, man. Is there any other moves that you expect coming down the pipe or anything that if you had a wish list, you know, what would you like?
I think we need one more defensive guard or wing that can defend uh 2 and 3s.
Yeah.
One more defensive guard, and I'll be completely okay with the roster. Another big man with some size, uh, with some bulk will help because you know you look at, let's say for example, if Aiden do get in foul trouble with Jokic, do we really want to throw Jackson Hayes out there
Right.
on Jokic? I really don't like that option there.
Right.
So having somebody who's who has some size, some bulk on them, and after that, just kind of see in training camp what you have. Like I said, I like the rookie. I think a lot of people don't like him because
Yeah.
he's a more skilled athletic Vando.
Oh wow. I was just a little sad that we lost Goodwin. I thought he was would end up being a good rotation player, but I understand the business of it. But I think he's gonna be one of them guys that you're gonna see bite us back in the ass in Phoenix.
Yeah, but see that's the thing. He's another like it seems like we have a whole bunch of 6'3" wing dudes.
Yeah.
We need that 6'8". That's why man, I hate Bazley got hurt. basically was exactly what we needed. A 6'9", 220-pound dude that could guard 5 positions. I mean, in some league, I watched him guard the point guard, the shooting guard, the small forward, power forward, and center.
Was it his Achilles?
I think he tore his ACL.
Damn. Yeah. Terrell said the problem with all these other GMs, they always trying to fleece the Lakers when it comes to trades. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's why we got to be. I think we got to be patient. I think Rob is kind of learning. Like, I just need to be patient before just pulling the trigger after that Westbrook trade.
You could tell the Westbrook trade gave Rob PTSD.
Yeah, he gun shy for sure.
He did like trades almost didn't have to be ideal for him to make at this point. Or he's not going to do it because he saw like we still trying to recover from that trade.
Yeah,
like, we still like now you look at we traded away 3 rotation players and 2 of them was like above average defensive players.
yeah,
You know, and KCP and Caruso, who both have left and won championships on other squads. So you know, I think Rob definitely don't want to make that mistake again.
yeah,
But no, I like I said, you know, if you can, we added 3 good, solid rotation players to a team that won 50 games that probably had like 3 practices together. And then, you know, when you include Luka wasn't in shape because of his injury, LeBron was hurt again, and Austin Reeves was also hurt. So, you know, that's now LeBron don't have to come out and go full throttle and save us to keep us above water until February. So he should be better off to finish the season than the beginning. I say from about All-Star weekend, LeBron should be averaging 30 minutes a game.
yeah.
We should never see LeBron 35, 38. With Luka on the team, there's absolutely no reason LeBron should be playing 35, 40 minutes a game in November and December.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, all right. Well, I'm looking forward to see what we do. I guess we could do another show for the off season or like right before training camp. Like if another move happens.
Well, the next that should be happening is Luka should be signing his extension soon. They saying he want to sign. I don't think people realize foreign players really are loyal to their original. They really don't like the leaving free agents. Whoever drafted them, they normally stay with that team. Foreign players don't really like to leave in free agents. And another thing I just want to touch on is that the LeBron situation. I think the Lakers are playing it smart. You let LeBron come off the books. You do not trade LeBron. Absolutely not. The number one reason why LeBron controls the trade. Why? Because he has no trade clause. So he gets to dictate what we take back.
And where he goes.
Yeah. But most important, what we take back. So if you don't want somebody, or you don't want some bad contract, let $55 million come off your contract.
Hold on. Hey, Q, go out and come back in because the mic is getting worse now. Ooh. All right, so yeah, we're gonna let him go out and come back in. His mic was kind of crazy, but we're only gonna do like two more minutes just to wrap everything up. But thank y'all for watching too. Thank y'all for the comments and rocking with us. But I'm looking forward to see what we do with a full training camp, like you said, Terrell. Full training camp under him. Hello. Oh, it said you mute. You got to unmute yourself.
That's better.
Nope. I'm still doing the same thing. All right, so look, we'll wrap it up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what we do in training camp with a full training camp. I'm looking forward. We should come back when Luka signs his extension because the ramifications of him signing the extension, we got to talk about that whole thing and what our future looks like, especially trying to figure out once we know what the deal looks like. So we'll be back for more Worldwide Laker Talk. You on your phone or a laptop right now, Quincy?
My phone.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get you one of them little iPhone mics so it'll be direct into your phone. But yeah, we'll talk about it. But all right, thank everybody for watching. This has been Worldwide Laker Talk. We're gonna get out of here until next time.
Please believe us, we're underdogs and overachievers. But like the clothes get started together, no one can beat us. It's getting heated, all my energy's been depleted. I leave it all out on the floor because we need it. Rising to the occasion, we go in with guns a-blazing, because we all know that it's ours to go and get for the taking. History making, high risk and high stakes. Where the winner takes, all that he can take. No breaks, we only go hard, no taking off. Either giving to the swift or the strong, never the soft, not taking a loss. Because we only come to win, and right after this we coming back to do it all again. We gonna make it.